think we're live. It says I'm live. Are you on YouTube, Brayden?
I'm not.
Let's check that.
Yeah.
So we can check for sure if it's actually going. Or if someone jumps in, then we'll know.
Oh, yeah.
We're good, eh?
Wait, let's see.
This is the studious Spider-Man. Oh, glasses don't stay on though. The dramatic reveal doesn't even matter.
Okay, it's live.
All right, we're good to go, eh? Wow, everyone, welcome back. Whoever's going to join randomly. I don't see anyone on right now, but I'm here chatting with my buddy Brent. You can't see him right now, but I can because we're on a Zoom call, but no one can actually see him. You can probably hear him, though, assuming that it's working properly. But we're going to be chatting about a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, why not just reveal my face because who cares anymore? There, it's me, Hobbricks. What a twist. What a twist. It's me. The reveal is finally here. So, what shall we start with today? What's on the agenda here to talk about?
Well, Ahsoka was the first thing, so.
Ahsoka. We want to talk about Ahsoka, do we? Oh, oh boy.
Yeah,
What a show that was.
Yep. So.
What are your thoughts on it? I don't know what you thought, actually. We talked a bit about it.
My expectations for it were like, yeah, kind of okay, because I like the trailers, but as like a casual Clone Wars fan, because most Clone Wars stuff is like very good, okay, or just bad, and I hated Rebels so much.
I forgot about that. You're like the Rebels.
Ezra's the worst. All the characters are bad. The only thing in Rebels that I liked was Kanan. And Kanan eventually gets killed, so I'm like, why even want
You don't like Hera?
I didn't like Hera. No,
you don't like Hera, eh?
I didn't like Hera. I didn't like Sabine. I didn't like any of them. But
what about Chopper? You don't even like the droid.
Nope, I don't even like the droid.
Don't even like Chopper.
So, like,
wow.
Everything was a thumbs down, and the only good thing was like being High Inquisitor. And then I heard like later seasons, Ahsoka shows up, and I've seen the scene. And then Darth Maul shows up. Obi-Wan shows up. It's like, that'd be cool. And yeah, I didn't even make it to that. And that was like a year and a half ago. So
Couldn't even make it through. Couldn't even make it through the whole thing. No, well, we have a new viewer. That's something. Isn't that exciting?
What?
We have a viewer. I don't know who they are because they haven't said anything, but we do have a viewer.
New person.
New person. Welcome to the stream.
Yep. And then Ron, I'm not as big of a fan as you are, but I remember I just went into this old store in like South Carolina, and I saw this book, Hair to the Emperor. I'm like, whoa, what is this? And I like read the trilogy, then I read the Thrawn books, and I loved it. I thought it was great, but I haven't really reread them or anything. I just liked Thrawn, and so I was getting prepared, and then I watched it, and I was like,
oh boy, Thrawn is like a bit of a dope.
Yeah.
And he's got a bit of a belly, too. You notice that? People have been making fun of that.
Yeah, it sort of like heightened my expectations when I saw the trailer, and then it just went down as time went on. First 2 episodes, slower, boring, but like, anything was like, characters. Ahsoka, you were right. Like,
yeah, like, what happened to her? What happened to her personality? Like, it's completely gone. They just erased it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, yeah, like none of the characters, like, the thing is, I guess you didn't make it all the way to the end of Rebels, like you said. I didn't really dislike necessarily any of the characters, but I thought that, like, even, like, if you're the thing is, if you're making a new show, right, that is exclusively live action, you want to make these characters appeal to, like, the wide majority of people, right? Right off the bat, they make all these characters, like, extremely unlikable. Like, Sabine, I hated her in the show. Sabine is unbearable. Couldn't stand her character. The second they introduced her at whatever the stupid punk rock thing was, where she's driving down the highway, I was like, oh, no.
It was like that motorcycle thing in Book of Boba Fett.
It's like, the weird cyberpunk teen people. It's like,
and nobody liked it.
They couldn't do it. They like, well, it's weird because, here's the thing. people really like to heap on the praise for old Dave Filoni, right? I don't think people actually know how involved he is in the creative process, because like I did my research on this. He was like an executive producer, director on like the other shows, and he like had very minimal writing like duties. So he wasn't super involved in the other shows. Like he's an ideas guy. Like you know how everyone talks about how George Lucas is an ideas man, and everyone else has to refine his ideas and make them actually work. Dave Filoni's kind of the same way, because like if you actually look at the people who write or who wrote the Bad Batch and Rebels and Clone Wars, whatever, it's not him. Like he's not that involved. So I think the reason why Ahsoka wasn't actually good is because Dave Filoni wrote it himself, like completely, and that was a mistake.
Doesn't have much as a vision, I feel, as George Lucas, but his stuff that he's been doing is just, it's so weird what he's doing with all the stuff, bringing all the characters in, but you don't really feel like